were allowed to wear the short sleeve shirts, short trousers, with no socks, no shoes, no jackets, even during the winter season. People like Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela spent 18 years here on Robben Island with no socks, no shoes, no jacket. And also, we were segregated on that scale. That was the dynasty that was given to us as
characteristics. The Pinot Noir comes from Stellenbosch, also from a very lovely reserve block with family heritage. Scintilla has the aromas of a freshly baked bread, which makes it extremely yeasty. It has the flavors of molasses, which is a sugar extract, and then of course that lovely rich buttery cream. Honey and vanilla comes up here. And then a lingering aftertaste of apricots that's filled with vanilla cream as well. Only 15,000 bottles produced per vintage. Scintillators are embedded inside of the bottle.
Oh.
Which of course gives it that old world charm.
You kind of chipped me on a sip here. We're kind
Good luck with the rest of the wine tasting today.
we keep them honest. Oh my God.
For the mixed tasting, we are going to be conducting a lovely La Fleurette Rosé sparkling wine. Sparkling wines at the House of J.C. Leroux are indicated with these lovely...
About this document. Yes, this was the beginning where South Africa heading to police state. Influx control of human beings. Now, just imagine, husband and wife, 3, 4 children, they go shopping. Children not 18 years old, they walk the streets like ordinary people. And random a policeman will come out of nowhere demanding pass. Now the mother can't produce it, the father can't produce it, mother and father get arrested on the spot in front of the children. Children sensing what's happening, they start crying. Eventually they start screaming, clinging to their parents. And by now, their parents are handcuffed together, crying for their children. Hundreds of onlookers to see the commotion, nobody dares say or do anything. And then they are separated into various police stations. And you have this feeling in your own country simply because you're black. 1959, a gentleman by the name of Robert Sobukwe. He is a member of the ANC, a bona fide member, yeah, a strong one. He is a comrade of Mandela, same university as well. But they broke away and they formed an organization known as the PAC, Pan-Africanist Congress. And as the organization was established, they sent out a call on the 21st of March, which is 9 months away. All black people in this country on the day, gear yourself up, march to the nearest Vance police stations. And once at the police station, destroy the document. And then you demand to get arrested on the spot. While the masses in South Africa, the response in their thousands. In Johannesburg, Robert Sobukwe led the campaign in Orlando. The other leaders, they all follow suit. And they march with the people. Some took out the documents, put it on wheelbarrows, gasoline poured on it, they put it alight and it burns. What's significant about it? It was done peacefully. And as recorded in the newspapers, 69 people were gunned down. Most of them shot in the back newspapers, yeah? Running away from the police. Same day down in Cape Town, Philip Kusanga led them from Nyanga to Langa, and then they marched to the... There was no freeways that time, it was main roads, and the main roads in the thousands. Peaceful as it went, yet in the newspapers, 23 people were gunned down in the Cape. Now under correction, 369 people were killed in the day. We know it today as the Sharpeville massacre. We celebrated Human Rights Day. Yeah, we celebrated. But in this island, I remind everybody, in the history of South Africa, that day was a dark, sad, bitter day. Why? Yes, blood was scattered on our soil. People were rushed to hospitals with bullet wounds. People were arrested. Amongst the rest was Robert Sobukwe, and he led the campaign in Orlando. And is arrested, played very quickly with him, charged him with incitement, in Afrikaans opstoken, and they put him away for 3 years. And he went to serve his sentence.